Well, welcome to another video. It's August 21st. Summer's rolling through and fall's on its way. Got some crazy weather hit California, but looks like we'll be going back to low clouds and fog after a couple of days. Hope you're doing well. A little boy came home eating a big candy bar. Seeing the candy bar, his mother remembered that he had really spent all his allowance money. Surprised, she asked him where he got it. "Oh, I bought it at the store from the dollar you gave me," he said. She said, "But that dollar was for Sunday school." Smiling, the little boy said, "I know, Mom, but the pastor met me at the door and got me in for free." In the morning, a blonde enters a restaurant, with a carton of orange juice. She puts the orange juice on the table and she stares at it. The store's about to close and the blonde is still staring at the orange juice. A waiter comes and asks the blonde, "Excuse me, we're about to close for the evening and I'm afraid you're going to have to leave." "No," the blonde replies. "Why not?" says the waiter. "The carton says concentrate." Okay. I want to talk to you about the God of all comfort. Since Jean and I have been going through a lot with the accident and the total of our car and all that, this seemed pertinent to me then. Maybe it is to you this week as well. From 2 Corinthians 3, or 1, 3 to 7. "Praise be to God our Father, our Lord Jesus Christ," Paul writes, "the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. For just as we share abundantly in the sufferings of Christ, so also our comfort abounds through Christ. If we're distressed, it is for your comfort and salvation. If we are comforted, it is for your comfort, which produces in you patient endurance of the same sufferings we suffer. And our hope for you is firm, because we know that just as you share in our sufferings, so also you share in our comfort." Many people think that when God comforts us, our troubles should just go away. But if that were so, people would turn to God only out of a desire to be relieved from pain and not out of a love for Him. We must understand that being comforted can also mean receiving strength and encouragement and hope to deal with our troubles. When Paul and Timothy use the word comfort, they are describing a God who comforts, consoles, encourages, helps, strengthens, instructs, and refreshes. That's the God He was to Paul and Timothy. And you know what? He hasn't changed. That's the God He is to us today. Think of the troubles they went through. Paul says in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 8 to 10, "We do not want you to be uninformed, brothers and sisters, about the troubles that we experienced in the province of Asia. We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure, so that we despaired of life itself." Wow. "Indeed, we felt we had received the sentence of death. But this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but on God who raises the dead. He has delivered us from such a deadly peril, and He will deliver us again. On Him we've set our hope that He will continue to deliver us." We often depend on our own skills and ability when life seems easy, don't we? But we turn to God when we feel unable to help ourselves or things get out of control. Depending on God as the realization of our own powerlessness without Him and our need for constant touch in our lives. God is our source of power. If you're feeling overwhelmed, allow God to comfort you. Remember that every trial you endure will help you comfort other people who are suffering very similar trials. I think back to the verse Pastor Todd used a couple of Sundays ago from James chapter 1, verses 2 to 4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. Pure joy? Wow. Because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. And let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete and not lacking in anything. You know, you can't really know the depth of your character until you see how we react under pressure. Instead of complaining about our struggles, we should see them as opportunities for growth. Thank God for promising to be with you in rough times. I do. Ask Him to help you solve your problems or to give you strength to endure them. Be patient then. God will not leave you alone with your problems. He will stay with you and He'll help you to grow. Information. Get your calendars out. Our next Pacesetter dinner, September 16th, 3 p.m. Save the date. Our speaker is Jody Rogers from the Alliance on Aging, and she's going to talk about services they provide for older adults in Monterey County. Now, this is really for everyone, including maybe people who are caring or helping for older parents or family members. I hope to see you there. Another scheduled Pacemaker event is October 21st, and we'll have our own Don Harvey to be with us. He's a career fireman and was a captain. He's now retired and is working to train firefighters, and he'll be talking about fire safety inside and outside your home. And I hope you can make it. Our services this Sunday, 9 and 10:30 at Main Street, 10 a.m. at Marina, with a traditional service at Padre at 10:30 a.m., and an evening service at 6:30 p.m. Now, if you can't make these services, they'll be streamed online at 9, 10:30, and 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. God bless you and have a great week.